Get ready for a bundle of inspiration, entertainment, and pure musical magic. It's the Smiley J Artist Zone, the show that spotlights amazing music creators from around the world with their stories, passions, and soul-stirring artistry. So now it's time to sit back, turn up the volume, and open your heart, and let's vibe together with your hosts, Smiley J.
I'm your host, Smiley J, and I want to welcome everyone. I'm so glad that you guys are tuning in and hanging out with me. Yes, indeed. Now, if this is your first time, welcome newbie. I'm so glad that you are here too. And, all I ask is that you come on back and hang out with me again and, bring a friend. And just so you know, the Artist Zone is a space for creatives, for my dreamers and my bold visionaries, which includes my singers, songwriters, poets, producers, my media folks, and did I say DJs? Yes, my DJs. I got you, boo. Just all of you beautiful artists who are shaping the culture without permission. Yes, y'all my kind of people. And I just want to shout you out. I want to shout you out wherever you are listening from. All of my creators from all corners of the world. Just know that we love you, we see you, we hear you. So keep on keeping on, keep on creating with love and passion. Because here at the Artist Zone, we celebrate you. Not just in July, but we celebrate you all year long. Because for me, it's easy celebrating what I love, and that's the arts. All of the arts. Yes. Speaking of support, the Smiley J Artist Zone is now officially in partnership with the company Easy Song. Now, Easy Song is your go-to resource for all my artists out there to help you with your licensing your music the right and the legal way so that you can stay true and focused and do what you do, and that's create. Yes. And you can sign up and create your free profile right from my website at smileyjartistzone.com, and you can start using their services. And there's even a coupon up there. Yes, because we gotta save. But wait, I'm gonna need you guys to head over there after the show because I got a great lineup for you today. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and introduce you to today's guest. He is another cat from Philly. My Philly artists are doing a daggone thing. He is an artist who is making waves in the music industry. He infuses his music with soulful tones and smooth jazz undertones, creating his own unique sound for the people. Also with heartfelt lyrics that resonates with fans across all genres. I'm gonna need you guys to help me welcome today's guest, Mr. Ashley Scott. Welcome to the Smiley J Artist Zone. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you? I'm glad we're here.
We're here. Now, before I begin, let me just let my listeners know that this is one of the hardest working independent artists that I know. Yes.
Thank you. I'm trying.
You are always working and promoting and marketing yourself. I love it.
Well, that's a part of the job. It's not just the singing and the performing is the fun part, but, the marketing and the work behind the scenes is where the real work happens.
True indeed. Now, Ashley, you come from a musical family, so I just want to take it back for some of my new listeners who may not be familiar with you. So what's your earliest memory of music in your household? What was that like?
So other than my dad's record collection of Earth, Wind and Fire and Chicago, and those were his favorite bands, as well as Stevie Wonder, music ran in my family. My dad's sister, her name is Helen Scott. Back in, 1963, when she was 15 years old, she joined a female singing group, and the group is still touring to this very day. She's an original member, still touring. Her name is Helen Scott, and the group is actually called the 3 Degrees.
Mm-hmm.
She took about 10 years out of the group between 1966 and she came back in 1976 and has been there ever since. The group is most known for the songs When Will I See You Again, TSOP, The Sound of Philadelphia, which is the Soul Train theme. Those kind of happened during her leave of absence, but she came back and they recorded some disco hits with Giorgio Moroder, who produced all the Donna Summer stuff. And so those songs were Giving Up, Giving In, The Runner, My Simple Heart, and a ballad called Woman in Love. And so those were done in like around 1978, 1979. And they were really big records for them in England, so much that they had a chance meeting with then Prince Charles, who is now King Charles. And he declared them as one of his favorite groups, and the British press nicknamed them Charlie's Angels because of that. And so they had a chance to perform at his 30th birthday party in 1978, and they were the only Americans other than Nancy Reagan to attend the royal wedding of then Prince Charles and the late Princess Diana. So right now they're still touring, and they're the longest running female vocal trio in music history.
That is awesome. Shout out. I love it. I love it. And this is a prime example. And thank you for sharing that history too.
Yes.
And to all of my golden girls out there listening, this is a prime example of not stopping doing the things that you love and things to bring you joy and happiness. So shout out to the ladies.
You know, they were a real group. It wasn't about one person being a lead singer and two background. It was three women that could come together that all had different voices, different personalities, and different styles. They were like robot drones, or they were triplets in a sense, to where, you know, they were definitely programmed a certain way. And, you know, they could finish each other's sentences. They know what the next person's going to do before they do it. They were just so in sync. I need to note that my mother grew up in the same block as the Delphonics. So they're like extended uncles, you know, they were like brothers to my mother and her sisters. So William Hart, Randy Kane, and Wilbert Hart. And I'll also throw in Major Harris because he was a member as well. And, you know, so all those classic, La La Means I Love You, Did Not Blow Your Mind, Break Your Promise, For the Love I Gave to You, they were all embedded in the house as well. So I grew up on that music and also seeing it, you know, firsthand on, you know, videos and of concerts and things of that nature. And it was my aunt's concert from 1979 and it's on YouTube. It's at the Royal Albert Hall in London, is what, you know, I saw her from a visual standpoint, you know, her performance on that show. And it was a big concert for them. It was actually taped for the BBC as a primetime special at that time. But the performance was just magical, and that's what inspired me to do music.
That was just my next question. So in that moment, in that recording, that's when you realized that you wanted to make your own musical mark in the world of music. Is that when you had your aha moment?
Yeah, yes, it was. And I was always just glued to their performances. And then, of course, you know, growing up in the 80s, you go through your Michael phase and your Prince phase and your Luther phase. And then the late 80s, you have your whole New Jack Swing with New Edition and BBD and all that stuff. So I just grew up around it and always wanted to be a performer.
Wonderful. Again, thank you for sharing that, you know, that historical music history about your family. And I certainly will check it out further. And let me just add, like, I love to hear good stuff like this about ladies coming together. So shout out to them. Love, respect, and sisterhood. That's what's up.
And I'm sure they thank you.
Yes. So let's talk about this new music. Like what was the heartbeat behind it, and what inspired this project?
So I recorded my brand new album, Love You for All Time. It was released this summer, July 11th. And so it's 8 songs, all 7 originals and 1 remake. Each song has a different, you know, inspiration behind it, mostly love songs. And there's one song that's a salute to Black women called Beautifully Made, which is a jazz piece that I wrote. But it's
beautiful song.
Thank you. It's definitely a mixed album, and it's something on there for everybody. The lead songs that we released as singles was the title track, Love You for All Time. And it's a mid-tempo groove. I was actually with that one creatively, I was trying to recreate the magic of one of my previous singles. And that song's called Don't Throw Our Love Away. And that's probably my most known single to date and most popular song and most streamed song at that. And so I was trying to recreate that magic because when I released it a few years ago, back in 2021, I didn't know the impact that it was going to have when we released it. It just became a huge song for me. So I was trying to, you know, recreate that magic to, you know, get back out there a little bit more. And the another song that's doing pretty well in England right now is called Always. Always was produced by Frank McComb,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a mid-tempo song. Basically, the story was about, it's not personal, but it's a story about a gentleman that actually ended up dating his childhood crush in their adult years. And during that little period that they dated, it didn't go far, but just, I guess he was thinking back on the moment, and,
Mm-hmm.
he realized that, he'll always have love for that woman.
And you know what? Sometimes it really does work out that way, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It has happened. And let me just say that love you for all times and always is it's making
Thank
quite a
you.
buzz on the charts.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
I've been checking you out and speaking of charts, let me just briefly just shout out all of the radio stations, internet radio stations, terrestrial radio, just for embracing all of these beautiful independent artists.
Yes.
This is Independent Artist Month and getting their music heard. Yeah. So thank you.
No, I'm thankful to everyone that has ever supported my music, and especially these songs right now. I've gotten a lot of great responses from these songs, and I'm just thankful.
Good. That's good stuff right there. Speaking of right now, like how does your new music reflect who you are right now in this chapter of your life?
I'm excited about sharing the new music. I've definitely grown over the past few years, and I've also been very intentional with my writing, from topics to melodies to also what I hear in the production. And so Love You for All Time specifically is a song that I definitely produced with a producer named Wayne Parr. Everything you kind of hear in that track were things that I instructed the musicians to actually do and play. From the keyboard intro to the drummer building up, on the vamp, as well as the vocals and the harmonies and things of that nature. I arranged all of that. And so all of that was in my head. So being able to have musicians and producers that I trust and that can actually translate that musically, it all happened the way it was supposed to. So that's probably my favorite song on the project because it was all in the head. And so now it's out and now people can hear what I hear.
So can we peep into your life a little more? This is what I do. You know that.
Of course. Okay.
So
The door's cracking open. We're cracking the door
thank you,
open.
thank you. I'll
Okay.
it all about the music. So let's talk about your creative process. I know a lot of artists have their own, individual creative process. Like for you, do you have a vibe before creating, like maybe lighting or a certain lucky item? What does that look
No,
like for you?
I like to record in the dark to kind of zone out, no lighting, just in a dark room. That way I can just kind of zone into the space a little bit and kind of relax that way and create a vibe that way in the mic. So I mean that's my only quirk, I guess, in terms of the creative process is just recording in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of coming up with the music or the melody, sometimes it could be another song that's an inspiration or, something. Not that I take melodies or anything like that, but it could just be a certain chord or a certain feel that I'm going for. And so once I get it, I'll just kind of get into the groove. But in terms of singing in the studio, I just turn the lights out in the room.
Okay. So is it like pitch dark? Do you have a candle? Is there?
No, pitch dark. Yeah, pitch dark. And
Okay.
I just
You
kind
may
of
have
close
said
my
it. I
eyes.
missed it. I just want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
That's cool. That's cool. It's different. It's cool, but that's your process. I dig. So,
yeah.
as this my platform is dedicated to all the beautiful creatives worldwide in all the arts disciplines. So, a lot of artists tune in to the Artist Zone. So, I have to ask you, as an independent artist, is there any piece of advice that you would like to share with your fellow artists or emerging artists about the business?
Yes, definitely know that this is a business that is 90% business and 10% show, but it is called show business. So definitely know that it's a business. because of my family background, I knew that it was a business firsthand because I've seen the rise, and the pitfalls that, all those groups, as well as groups that came up around them, have kind of gone through. I've seen some of the unsung stories before it was even aired on Unsung, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So from royalty statements to management disputes to intergroup disputes to, things of that nature. I saw those stories firsthand, and also working backstage at a certain venue here in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
I've been, I've heard the arguments in the dressing rooms as I'm walking down the hallway. So you have to know that this is a business, and you have to set yourself up as a business in the entertainment business. So make sure that you have your LLCs together. Make sure that you have your bank accounts and your EIN numbers and your publishing company set up as a writer. Make sure that you're registered with ASCAP, BMI, or CSAC. Make sure all of your business is in order, because you don't want to, I guess as a mentor once put it to me, you want to practice fire prevention versus firefighting.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Great advice. And I hope that my listeners, my emerging artists, and even my seasoned artists would adhere to these gems you just dropped. So I want you to tell the folks out there how they can keep up with all that you do on your social media. Go ahead and give out your handles.
Okay, so my website where everything happens is ashleyscottmusic.com. If you go there, you'll see upcoming performances. You can purchase all the music. You can purchase links to the merchandise store as well. I have a radio show. There's a SoundCloud link. You can listen to past episodes of my radio shows, Soulful Sounds Radio, which is syndicated on a lot of different stations globally. So that's the first part. But Instagram, you can go to Ashley Scott 3. For TikTok, you can go to Ashley Scott Music. Facebook is I Am Ashley Scott. X is Ashley Scott 3. I'm on all the platforms. So I'm also on LinkedIn, Mr. Ashley Scott. So you can find me on platforms. I'm open to collaborations. I'm open to doing projects, and especially open to touring.
Love it. I love it. As you can see, he's everywhere. And as mentioned, he is one of the hardest working independent artists that I know. So Ashley, let's go ahead and get on some of this music. Let's go to your new project. What song would you like to present to the audience? And we're going to get it on.
Let's start with the title track, Love You For All Time, right here on the Smiley J Artist Zone.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in the Artist Zone. Until next time, you be well.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Peace.
Peace.
Saw you were the best one of them all. Online, you're the one I wanted to know, and I began to show you I really do love you. Love you. Our days and nights will be alright. Alright, alright, alright. I know I will. Love you for all time. I made up my mind that you were my best find. I can't help how I feel, but know that it is real. I really do love you. Love you. Our days and nights, they will be alright. Alright. I know that I will love you for all time. Your feelings may take some time, but don't fear, 'cause I'm here. Let me prove before we move to be together. Love you. Our days and nights, they will be alright. I know I will love you.
This is international singer-songwriter and arranger Toy Taha, originally from Philly, PA, and you are now tuned into one of my favorites. You're locked into the Smiley J Artist Zone. Keep it right here.
All right, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today to the very end. And thank you to today's guest, Ashley Scott, for sharing his voice, his story, and his artistry with us. And you guys know the rules around here. You like what you hear, you go ahead and support the artist. Go ahead and stream, share, and, show some love. Now, to all my loyal listeners, you are the real MVP of the Artist Zone. Until next time, I'm going to need all of you to be well, stay safe, and remember to listen to good music. Your ears will thank you for it. I'm Smiley J, and I'm out.